Hi guys, and welcome to the HUBient channel. My name is Chichi, and today we are going to be doing a Q&A about me. So I've chosen the top 15 questions that were repeated most often, and we're going to go through that. Let's get it. I chose 15 questions. I really hope it's not going to be a very long video, but I have a feeling that I might talk quite a bit. So the first question we have is from Kyrie. I actually had a lot of things that I wanted to ask you, but one thing that really made me confused, are you still having your private life? So do I have a private life? I mean, knowing that you're an influencer, do you still have a day to enjoy life without even thinking about being a vlogger? Yes, there is a balance with everything. I do have a private life. You know, funny thing is, when I was younger, the last thing that I thought I'd be would be like in the limelight or a social media influencer, or just doing vlogging like this, because I really do appreciate the private life and keeping to myself quite a lot. But there is a balance. Like sometimes when I go out with the intention of having time for myself, I put my phone away, I don't take any photos, and I just spend that time to appreciate the food and the environment that I'm in. And that's how I have a balance between when I should be filming, when I should be taking photos, and time for myself. Second question I have from Alma. You look so cool, fresh and lovely. Thank you. Miss Chichi, I really admire your simplicity. I just want to ask you how to get a smooth glowing skin like yours. I hope you can share your skincare regimen with me. How to get smooth glowing skin is called filter. Use lots and lots of filter. No, actually having a base, like minimum care for your skin at least. There is just so much that filter can do, but I'm not going to deny the fact that I use filter. I'm using it right now. But washing your face on a daily basis actually, I was taught more about skincare after I met Miss Kitty, Charm Kitty. Before, I literally just like washed my face once, and I had one moisturizer and that was it. But now I tend to, if I'm wearing a full face of makeup, I wash it first, like first wash, second wash, and then what is it called? Exfoliator. And then after that, my skincare would be, I have a toner, I have a serum, and then I have a moisturizer to lock that all in. So that's usually it. If you want to know exactly what brands I use, just comment down below and I can share that with you guys. From Jason, what is the definition of success? For me, the definition of success is being content with life. Previously, I thought about, I just want to be happy. I just want to aim for happiness. But as you mature and grow older and many things hit you, not physically, you start to have an understanding that the best thing or the most rewarding thing in life is being content and being at peace. That whatever you're doing, you're happy. You have this feeling of happiness and a feeling of peace, and you have amazing people around you. You have an amazing support circle. So for me, that is success. So as long as you convey positivity, things will just get, what do you say? Things will just align. So a fourth question we have from Ivan. How can you manage to be happy? I have a sad day for today, and hoping that you would share to me also how you handle to be happy always. Well, I'm not always happy. I actually have many days where I go through a lot of mental hardship, and sometimes I do struggle with how I'm actually even going to overcome such negative energy. But I have an amazing support network around me. I also have Nugget, my dog and my cat, keeps me going, and also an understanding that you're in this life for a reason and everything happens for a reason. I had previously, many negative things have impacted my life, and only until a couple of years later, when I reflected on it, did I understand how much I grew, what I learned from it, and how it has impacted those around me as well. So just keep in mind that everything happens for a reason. Whatever you're sad about, whatever things that happen, and especially if it's out of your control, just keep a positive mindset. We have Alan. How can you manage to give time to yourself? And Nugget, even if you have a very busy schedule at work. It's just ensuring that you have, whenever I'm going out or I have the intention of regenerating myself or just time for myself or those around me, I don't take any photos, I don't film, and usually when I go out, usually when I film, it's the intention of filming, so I know I'm going to go there to film, I know I'm going to go there to take photos, or even just generally working. It's important to just take time out and just focus on yourself. Put that phone away. What is your tips for those who are doing the same path that you have in the social media world? Make sure you love what you are doing. So if you are not somebody who enjoys taking photos all the time, or when the food comes, you got to stop everyone from eating and take the photos, and before eating the food you got to take selfies with the food in it. It's actually quite a bit of work to get that perfect shot. Or even vlogging, you have to be very thorough sometimes in thinking about what you have to say, also having to be cautious about what you say, because if you do have a large social following, you have to realize that you are a role model to some people who follow you. So making sure that whatever you convey is only positivity and with respect, and that you are going to be the best person you can be for other people as well. Number 6, Juliet, what keeps you motivated in work, in life, knowing that everything happens for a reason, and also that without hardship, you don't learn anything. You can't grow, you can't get any wiser. So just keep in mind, hardship makes you stronger. And it's true. You don't realize it until a lot later on in life, how much it has impacted you. We have from Mark, what is your favorite food? This is really hard. I really like pizza. Like if there was one dish that I had to choose to eat for the rest of my life, it would be pizza. I freaking love, because I love bread, and then on top of the bread is all the ingredients that you really like. My favorite pizza, FYI, is Supreme. So Supreme pizza pretty much has a bit of everything. So capsicum, pineapple, ham, meatball, what else? You guys search it up. Supreme pizza, I love it. Next question, the 8th question we have from Mark again. Oh no, that was repeated twice. Okay, never mind. Next question, 8. How did you come up with content, and how did you choose to be a vlogger? I feel like I didn't choose to be a vlogger, the vlogger life chose me. No, I'm kidding. Usually the content that I do is always what I enjoy. So eating, sometimes beauty, review products that I'm really interested in, or going out to places that I really want to share with people. So generally, the purpose of vlogging is me being able to share knowledge, and so you don't have to buy if you don't want to, but I'll buy it first. Or like sharing tourist attractions, places around Brisbane or wherever I'm going to the rest of the world, hoping that you guys will enjoy my content. Number 9, can you give us some simple tips and advice for glowing and younger skin? Sunscreen. Use it. If you don't have it, buy it now. We have from Christian. How to be a good motivational influencer as a part of the HUBient community. This is a hard one. I feel like as long as you're doing everything with a good heart and with good intention and being respectful towards the external community and having a purpose for doing what you do, in a way, I don't know if it's motivational, but everything I do out of heart, and I do just because I love to do it. So I don't know if that's considered motivational, but just making sure that everything that you do and what you convey is always positivity, so that those around you can attract that same aura as well. Yeah. Purring. How to become a successful and strong person like you. It really depends, because success and strong is defined by oneself. So what I consider success, what I consider who I consider myself, could be very different from what you guys would consider to be successful. I think success for me is when I am able to financially earn to be able to take care of my family. When I say my family, not my husband, he's got to have his own money, my mom and my grandparents, just being able to spoil them, and whatever they want I can get for them right away, that kind of thing. Or medical bills sometimes. I want to be able to be the provider for them. So for me, that is success in terms of finances. Strong person, I don't think I'm strong. I like to have mental breakdowns and then I get back up. So there's nothing wrong with crying. Crying helps. You have a sob and then you just get back up. Next question is from Tony. How do you handle stress? Cry. I'm not kidding. And eat. Generally, there's nothing wrong. You just really need to take time to focus on yourself and recuperate and reflect on what is really important and whether what you're doing is benefiting you, your spirit, your soul. Because, just making sure that you're always on the positive path, that it feels right, whatever you're doing. But stress is all a part of life, guys. What advice will you give for young women? Love yourself first. I think that is something that not many girls get taught, is to always embrace yourself and love yourself first, and always value yourself first. Because once you value yourself, you understand true love and value of other people as well. And you will not allow yourself to be taken advantage of. So, what is your biggest regret and what would you do different? I don't have a regret. I think everything in life happens for a reason. Everything that you do has its consequences, but you do it because you had a reason to do it, right? I don't have a regret in life. I mean, I've done some bad things. I mean, it's not that bad, but I've done things that didn't have the best outcome, but I don't regret it, because that outcome allowed me to learn a lot about myself and also the people around me. So yeah, I think this is the final question. What is your proudest accomplishment in life? This is a really hard one, but I think because family is so important to me, when my mom and my grandma were like, I'm really proud of you. You're doing well for yourself. And I'm like, yeah. So there you go. For me, having confirmation from my family that they're happy to see where I'm going in life is really important. No, really, it's not important to care about what other people think, but it's warming, because generally it's very hard to please like the elders, especially within the Asian community. So yeah, that would be one of the most heartwarming, proudest accomplishments. Is that too simple? And I think that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys always popping in and watching my videos, our videos on the HUBient Talents channel. So make sure you do comment, like and subscribe to see other videos to come. If you have any specific content that you want to see from me, please do comment down below. Or if you even want like a second Q&A, because there was like over 200 questions and I only picked like a couple. So any other, if you wanted like a part 2, I can definitely do that for you. Just let me know down below and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!